Hello, it's Monday afternoon here, and I was planning to clean my studio today, like deep clean my studio, but something happened and I procrastinated the whole day away. And now it's like 3:30 in the afternoon and I haven't done anything. So I'm forcing myself to at least make a start. And I think this is going to be a multi-day process. So I thought, in my infinite wisdom, that I would take you along with me for the ride because cleaning is so much fun. And who wouldn't want to join me in a clean fest? So, if you'd like to join me, come along and you might learn more about my studio and how I work and how I store things, which is really quite precarious. I just use any little space I can find, but I want to try and get a little more organized. So hopefully I can do that during this deep clean, but we'll see. So if you want to join in, come along with me. Okay, let's go. Okay, so first thing first, we need to know what we're dealing with here. This is my studio as it stands this afternoon. It's a little bit of a mess, but don't be alarmed. We'll get there. We'll get this place clean and spick and span and organized, I hope. Okay, so you can see that I've been having fun in here and I've made a bit of a mess. I mean, it is a working studio. That's going to happen. But the unfun part is cleaning up. I've got a whole heap of textile stuff out that I really, really want to organize. I've been making some soft sculptures and so I've made a bit of a mess here, but this all needs to be organized and put in some kind of order because now I have like just baskets stuffed with fabric and ribbon and lace and buttons and all kinds of thing and it just makes no sense. This desk is where I've been storing paper projects that are in progress and I really need to get it organized. It's just actually a pain at the moment. I'm just sorting through paper and putting things on top of paper piles and yeah, what else? Oh, inside that pink storage cabinet is a disaster. So that has to get sorted. Inside this is a disaster. So that has to get sorted. Oh, I have been putting off going through those cupboards and drawers for quite a while. I mean, I don't think it's terrible, but there's just stuff in there that I've had for years that I haven't wanted to throw out. And I think it's time, you know. This white kind of storage unit is fine. I did that recently. It's got all my printmaking stuff, so it's fairly sorted. This trolley's okay. This is a trolley I have for my workshops, just with all the stuff I need, and that's pretty sorted, though it could do with a tidy up. This trolley needs organisation. That's kind of a fun job. I kind of like organising trolleys. In here is not very well organised, but all my journals are in there, so that's no biggie. And I really want to clear off a whole section of this desk. So I want to get rid of that little mini cabinet and some pictures and things and the paper stacks there so I can use this for drawing and painting because I just don't have enough room. I mean, I love things around me, but this is ridiculous. It's getting to be a bit silly. So anyway, that's what we're dealing with. Yeah, let's see if we can create some magic in here and get it workable again. Okay, let's go. that I have all these empty T2 tea tins up here, and they're proving really good for storing my ribbon. So I curl them up and then I can put the ribbons in there like that. Okay guys, it's now Tuesday morning, and after I stopped filming last night, yesterday afternoon, I did a solid 4 hours of cleaning and tidying and sorting in here, and I actually got so much done. I think I'd procrastinated the day away, and by the time I got in here, I was just so ready. So, it serves a purpose, procrastinating sometimes. What I did yesterday was I cleaned up all my textiles and organized them. I cleaned my desk off behind me, so it's super clear now, which is amazing. I've got my little sewing section set up. The table beside me is clear, and it's just going to have work that I'm working on top of it. I cleaned up a little trolley, my workshop trolley. What else did I do? I did a lot. But today I want to open the drawers and cupboards and clear them out. I think it will be a matter of taking everything out, sorting it, throwing stuff out, and then putting it all back in some kind of organized order. And what else? I've got my little trolley behind me that I want to sort out, just a few things. And so, yeah, let's crack on with it, shall we? Okay. Okay, I've finished, I think. I've actually cleaned out the drawers in the cupboard, and it didn't really take as long as I thought. It wasn't as bad as I'd anticipated, and it's all clean and tidy. So I might take you through to have a look, and show you some of the storage solutions I came up with. Yesterday, I was looking online for some storage solutions. I was going to order some things, and I was Googling and on Amazon for ages, and I just thought, you know what, just use what you have. Just use what you have, for goodness sake. It's so crazy, often I do a big cleanup and I'll buy some more storage, and it's just like getting more things to store things. It's nuts. So I was actually pretty brutal that yesterday and today, and I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff, like not good stuff, just cardboard boxes that I'd kept from things that have arrived, just in case I need it for packaging, and like inner packaging stuff like bubble wrap and things that, but really shot bubble wrap, like stuff that's pretty useless. And yeah, so I just got rid of a whole heap of stuff like that. It's in the recycling. So that's all good. And just things I'd been holding on to for ages, scraps of paper and bits of fabric and random stuff. I'll probably want half of it next week. It's always like that. You throw something out and a week later you're like, where's that thing? Anyway, doesn't matter. I don't have it. Yeah. So I'm glad that's done. Anyway, I'll show you. Okay. Just quickly, I wanted to show you where I put some of my sewing notions. I put a whole heap of embroidery threads in these boxes. These are my glasses. The boxes my glasses came in. Look, it's a nice little Tiffany box. You don't want to get rid of that. So these things are good for, just putting in little things. And they look pretty. This is what I'm using instead of getting new things, just using the nice little boxes I have around. Now, don't judge me. I don't buy La Mer. I can't afford La Mer moisturizer, but they had a little sample kit thing at Christmas at one of the local makeup stores. So I treated myself. But in here, I've just got little notions, ribbons and things. So these kinds of boxes, gift boxes, are fantastic in the studio. And if you wanted them to match, you could paint them and, make them all nice, but I can't be bothered. And this is just a gift box that someone gave me a present in once. And then inside, I've used these little tea canisters from tea that I got. And then inside each is a few bits of ribbon separate that I've just kept. And it's nice to have them like this. They're stored, they're not going to get tangled up. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. And then I've got some other notions in here, and when I get another little box, I'll put them in there. For now, they're fine. And then in here, it's an old ink jar. I've got some seed beads. So I've got beads in jars in some other spots too. But yeah, that's what you do when you don't want to buy new shit off Amazon. So I thought I'd start from this corner. There's my cupboard. There's my big Duchess. And I cleaned out the cupboards down there. Got rid of quite a few boxes and things that were between. There's still a heap there because I do use them for packaging on occasion. My desk is all clear. That's my current work and my printing press. Got a couple of boxes under the table. I've got a little storage room under our stairs, so they might go in there. My little printing corner is all good there. I did want it to look a bit more streamlined, but I've got containers and things, cardboard boxes and things stored behind. So yeah, it's a studio. It's a working studio, so that's going to happen. There's my trolley, my workshop trolley. There's my other little trolley. It's just got a few random things on it, but it's really clean now. So it's got my printmaking glass where I can work my ink. And then my desk over here is all clean and tidy. And my little sewing station's there, and I've got fabric and stuff stored underneath the desk next to the chair. And I've got little notions and things in that basket with the birdies on it down there. And so that's really good. I'm really happy about that. I've even sorted out through all my ribbon and through my embroidery threads and stuff. So that's really good. These are big windows here. So that's where my light source is. All pretty up there. And then that cupboard's clean. My trolley's clean. And I left my shelves because they're kind of looking fun. I just like adding little bits of things that didn't work, like ceramic things that I can't sell and little things that I like that inspire me. So yeah, it's all good. I'm really, really happy with it. There's my mural on the wall. Don't know if you've seen that. That's a big swan. So thanks for that. I am actually now, because I finished this much earlier than I thought, I'm going to go upstairs and put together a kind of a console table that I bought to finish off my bedroom. So I might bring you up there to put that together and make my bedroom all pretty. We've been here 2.5 years-ish, and I just haven't finished the bedroom off yet, but I think this piece of furniture will do the trick. So maybe we'll go do that, hey? This is a great day, getting a lot done. Okay, so this is my bedroom. It's a big room. It's recently been painted. My problem with it is that I feel that it just doesn't look finished to me. There's a lot of space on this wall for starters. But the walls are concrete, so it's really hard to put pictures up. But that little one isn't really cutting. I actually bought a console, a long console, to put across that wall so I can put pictures on top of the console. So hopefully that will fill a bit of that wall. I could start banging away at the wall and put a whole heap of pictures up. I don't want it to be too cluttered. I still want it to be quite peaceful. Yes, I have a TV in my room. I love it. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's one of life's great luxuries to be sitting in bed and watch TV. Unfortunately, it's the only place that we can put it is across this window here. I mean, the window just looks out to our neighbours, so I don't really want to look out, but it does block a bit of the light. So this is the room. So let's unpack this console. It's here, and I'll put it up, and let's see if I can make this room look more permanent. Okay, it's only been like 2 hours, but this is together. I'm not sure I'm loving it, but I'm hoping it will look better when I decorate it. So this is where we're at with the console. I really want a Bohemian vibe in this room. It's my it's my true vibe. But this house doesn't really lend itself to it. But I want to cut sick in the bedroom and just create a little boho nest for myself. I'm going to try putting this beautiful Suzani over the console because I just think it's a bit too contemporary looking for me. This was just a cheap console from an online retailer. I never, ever buy stuff like this online, but I just haven't been able to find anything that fits, and I've been looking for like 2 years. I thought I'll just get a cheap one and try and jazz it up a bit myself. So that's what's going on. Anyway, it's actually very, very sturdy. It's really well made and fit together really well. So I'm happy with that. Okay, time to make it pretty. The light's going away for today, so I thought I'll just show you what I've done so far. I really love this Suzani on here. I want to get a lamp to put where those books are. A big lamp, something, something really cool. And then I'll probably play around a bit more. But I have this statue here. Just a few trinkets. A dish a fellow artist made. A beautiful vase for flowers, my William Blake picture that I got in Holland, a little box I got at the flea market. It's sweet, watch this. Isn't that beautiful? My mirror, And then the painting is up there. And then some books and a nice little tin. So I'll put a lamp here, and then I'll have to do something here because I took the mirror away from my bedside table there. But that's cool. Yeah. So I might show you tomorrow morning. I'll play around with it tonight. But I think it looks so much better. While I was out shopping today, I found this gorgeous Cantha quilt. It wasn't at an op shop, unfortunately. I had to pay a lot more for it than thrift prices, but it's absolutely beautiful. I just fell in love with the colour. Here's that gorgeous leopard print jacket that I found in the op shop. Love it. And then I found this ridiculously cute wool cardigan at a vintage store. Oh my goodness, how fun is that? I think it's from the 80s, but yeah, I just think it's fabulous. I'll wear it all the time this winter, I think. Hi, it's Wednesday afternoon now, and I've just spent the morning going to vintage stores and op shops looking for a vintage lamp to put on my console that I set up yesterday. I didn't find anything, but I did find this gorgeous, gorgeous Cantha quilt on the bed. And I just finished setting up here, and it looks so nice. I'm so happy. Now it's got much more of that Bohemian vibe that I love. I love pattern and colour and lots of gorgeous things to look at. So this is beautiful. I'm loving this. A few candles would be nice up here too. I've put this beautiful statue here. Dish made by a friend. Some little trinkets and treasures and photos. Hello. That's me. And of course some books. And the great thing is I can put books underneath the Suzani there on the bottom shelf, which is fabulous. It's just given my room a whole new vibe, the kind of vibe that I love. It's not finished, just to get a lamp and put some more pictures up in these corners here, but I think that, yeah, it's gone a long way to creating the kind of room that I love. Thank you so much for watching.